What are you up to? Going home, yeah?
Well, I'm going home just for about 10 days, but yeah.
Is that a bit of time off or more work?
No, more work.
Really? What are you doing?
Post-production for the movie that I did, The Delinquents.
Oh, The Delinquents,
yeah.
which we're going to see next year. OK, we've got some questions for you. The phones have been buzzing this morning. Before we get to the phones, let's just take a question from the studio, and it's Rayma.
Hi. Are your clothes designer-made, or do you shop around for them?
A bit of both. I like to wear a lot of Australian designers, like this is Australian, and this is Australian. But yeah, it's a great excuse. I mean, well, you can't be seen in the same clothes all the time, so you have to go shopping. So when I'm travelling around, Paris or Germany or wherever I am, try and get to the shops.
OK, let's go back to the phones. Our first question this morning. Who have we got on line one? Anyone?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
Alan Mercer.
Hello, Alan. What's your question for Kylie?
Would you rather live in England or Australia?
Oh, I have to say I'd rather live at home in Australia. But I never thought I would be saying this, but I do consider London to be second home now.
Well, why? Because the weather's nicer over there. Is that why you'd rather live there?
Because all my family's over there and just because it's home.
Oh, all right.
OK, does that answer your question all right?
Yeah.
OK, thank you very much for calling.
Thanks, Tra.
One more question from the studio, and we're going to Tom. Tom, what do you want to know?
And what do you consider to be your best single and why?
Ooh, I think my best single was the one I have out now, Wouldn't Change A Thing, where I try and get better as I go along. But I've just finished recording all the songs for my next album, and they're being mixed, so I've heard a few of those. So have to see what you think about what's coming up.
Are you pleased with it?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. And when are we going to see that? Come on, when's it coming out?
That's released 9th of October, I think.
OK, she's got the plug in. Let's go back to the phones. And in Kent, it's James. Morning, James. Line 6, is James there? All right, James doesn't seem to be there, so we'll go to Ashley for your question.
Do you watch Neighbours in your spare time?
In my what?
Do you watch Neighbours in your spare time?
Spare time? Oh, spare time, yes. No, I get to see, well, I don't watch much TV and I don't have much spare time, so that together means I don't get to see Neighbours very often. But if I do see it in England, it's terribly embarrassing because it's very old, and it's actually just being picked up in European countries, and I'm not on screen for about another year. So by the time it's on over there, I don't think I will be able to bear to watch it, no.
What's your reaction when you walk into a room and you think, oh my goodness, there's me on the telly?
It's quite weird. I don't think it gets much easier watching yourself back. It's the same as, like, I'm sure a lot of, well, if you record your voice on tape, a lot of people don't like to hear that back.
I don't. I hate
it.
Yeah,
me too. So, yeah, it's a bit odd, and especially when it's so old.
OK, let's go back to the phones. Line 3, in Buckinghamshire, Zoe should be there. Morning, Zoe.
Oh, these people have deserted us.
I know.
Zoe?
Where are they? Where are you, Zoe? Talk to me. Is Zoe there? Doesn't sound like it. All right, we've got more questions in the studio. And Andrew, what do you want to know?
What is your new film about?
New film's called The Delinquents, and it's set in the 50s. It's more or less a modern-day Romeo and Juliet. It's a love story. It's got a lot of rock and roll in it, and it's about Lola and Brownie, excuse me, who fall in love and run away and fight with their parents and fight with the cops. And it's a great story, and although it is set in the 50s, it's very relevant to today because, as we all know, when you're teenagers, you do all fight with your parents, because I did.
Yeah?
I'm 16, I know what I'm doing.
Oh dear.
So it should be an enjoyable movie.
OK, now I know we do have someone on the phone. We only gave you the number a few minutes ago, so people behind the scenes are going crazy trying to get all this plugged in and connected up. But there should be someone there. Who have we got on the line?
Christopher Beale.
Hello, Christopher. You're through to Kylie. What do you want to know?
What are the people like when you go on tour?
When I go on tour, well, I haven't actually done a tour yet, but if you mean like doing a promotional tour,
yeah.
People are very friendly and helpful, but also it's a lot of hard work, so everyone's, it's all business really. I don't get much time for pleasure.
OK.
Yes.
Yeah?
Thanks very much for calling. Did you go and see Kylie on the Hitman Roadshow?
No, I didn't get time.
You'll see it in October.
OK.
Thanks for calling, Christopher.
Bye.
Thanks, bye. And Joanne, you've got a question.
Which of your videos was the most fun to make?
Ooh, Je ne sais pas pourquoi was, we've recreated 50s
said that
France.
very well.
Yes, well, I've just come back from Paris, darling. Yeah, that was done in Melbourne, and actually a few French people said, oh, so you did your clip in France? I said, no, I did it in Melbourne, Australia. So that was a compliment that it looked authentic. And the last video, Wouldn't Change A Thing, was a lot of fun because I did it in England, and all of my other videos have been done in Australia.
Do you enjoy making videos?
Oh, videos are great fun because it can be anything you want. I mean, it just can be anything. So
Yeah.
you can just muck around, have fun.
Great. We've just got time for one more phone caller. Who's on the line now? Hello? Who's calling Kylie? Anyone there?
Felicity. Felicity, babe.
Felicity. Very briefly, put your question to Kylie.
When you're relaxing, what music do you like to listen to?
Oh, you've got such a cute voice. I listen to a lot of Prince, which I think everyone's sick of hearing. Alexander O'Neill, Bobby Brown, Sade. Oh, I listen to lots of people. Madonna, just about everybody.
Okay, Felicity.
Okay. Hope to see you again, Kylie.
Okay.
Thanks for
thank you.
calling.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Now, just very, very quickly, just want to get Jamie's question in.
Are you touring?
Am I touring? Well,
You gave a hint just then, didn't you?
yes. I'm not doing full-scale Wembley tour, but I'm doing a tour in October, which is 10 different dates around England. And it's free, it's for under 18s, which I know there's been a lot in the press this week,
Yeah.
if you're over 19, you know. But it's for under 18s because normally they can't afford to go to a full-scale concert.
And we've got several tickets to give away for Kylie's concerts all around the country. Very simply, what we want you to do is do a design or a drawing for Kylie's dream house. It can be a big complicated drawing or something simple. Send your designs in to us at the usual address, which is Motormouth, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. Thanks very much, Kylie. Kylie will be with us a bit later on. In fact, she'll be with Gabby looking at the prettiest non-pedigree pooch in the...
Right now, can we have the contestants lined up, please? And contestant number 1 is Pippa, and she's owned by Yvette Aldred. Yvette, I think you ought to stick out your tongue and then like, there. How's Bella? What's your name? Thank you very much, Yvette. And the next dog is Sooty, and he's owned by James Perrier. Which one's the dog?
Oh, they're
I think this one. Thank you very much. And next we have Pongo. It's the hair there. Pongo, who's owned by Peter Perkis. Give us a wave, Pongo. Thank you very much, Peter. And then we have Susie. Look at that face. And she's owned by Sandra Mortimer.
Oh, I think she should have slept in a bit more.
Hi, too early in the morning for her. Thank you very much, Sandra and Susie. Then we have Lucy, and she's owned by Janet Bevan. I think it's the hairstyles here. Look at that. It's the same hairdresser.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And last, but by no means least, we have Scamper and Kevin. Come here. I want to see what you look like underneath. Oh, there we are.
More like it
just like the dog. There we are. Thank you very much. Now, can you all line up again, please, so we can have one last look at you? Kylie, let's walk round this side and we'll have a look at them. Come on through. Got to make a decision.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Kylie, who do you think?
Oh, hang on. Just wait till they line up. Let me see.
Who do you think?
Oh, now, I feel really guilty because they all look
No, they all look so nice. You've got to make a
Whether it's
decision.
a compliment or not. I picked this man here.
This man, come on down. Right, congratulations. Well done. Give the bone.
Present you with this.
I think that's for the dog, actually. Right, we actually have another idea. We'd like you to send in photographs of you and your pet. We want to know if you look like your pet. Maybe your pet looks like somebody famous, or like Tony or Neil, or even me. I'm asking for trouble here. Get the photographs done and send it in to us here at the Motormouth address. And the address is Pet Lookalike Competition, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5L.
Hello, Karen, how are you? How well do you know your friend? Hold that, 1 second. Hold that. Ah!
What's it?
I forgot the question. They say it gets easier, but in fact it gets harder. Right. How well do you know your friend?
Very well.
You know her very well. Hello, Louise. Oh, Kylie, you're not going to do this one, are you? Where's the other contestant? And your name is?
Louise.
It's Louise. Hello, Louise. So we've got a little while yet. Right. I'm going to ask you a question about Louise. If you get it right, you will win some extra prizes from Kylie. So do you want to put that headphones on, Kylie?
on.
Thank you very much. Oh, right. It's got a little lid. Right. Stick that on. Right. If we could just switch this on. It's got one of your albums in there, Kylie. That'd be very nice for her. Right. Here's the question. It's breakfast time round at Louise's, and there are some cornflakes, and there's some porridge, and there's some muesli. Which one does she eat?
Cornflakes.
She reckons she eats cornflakes. They wake up together. Right, let's have a look. Take that helmet off. Let's get it off. Right. It's breakfast time round at your house, and you've got cornflakes, muesli, and porridge. Which one do you eat?
Cornflakes.
You eat cornflakes! You win! They win! Give them the prizes, Kylie! Oh, no! They've won the second round. We will see these out of the finals at the end of the game. It's Torture! Well done. Thank you very much, Kylie. It was great to have you. Did you enjoy the game? Torture! It was fabulous!
Steve is just such a...
She says that she thinks there's ghosts over on Samson.
Do you know what a ghost is? A ghost is a soul, so darkened with sin and shame that it can never rest. Yes, there are ghosts on Samson.
Samson, the island next door, eh? Now, with me, I've got the director of the film, Clive Reese. I've got the two young stars here, Helen Pierce and Max Rennie. Now, Helen, where was it actually filmed?
It was on the island I live on, in the Isles of Scilly.
And how did you get the job?
I auditioned to be an extra.
So you went as a part for an extra?
Yeah, I saw the extra tape and she looked terrific on it. And I thought, perhaps if she could do the real part, it'd be wonderful. So I did a test and she was great. So he was pretty good too, by the way.
He was good as well, was he? Mustn't leave him out.
No.
It's been a sort of overnight success story for you. You must be rolling in it now.
Yeah.
So we all know who to tap for a loan then. So what have you done with all your money?
I've spent it on a bike, donkey and a pony, computer and a printer.
Ah, invested it wisely, I see. Are you going to continue with being an actress, or...?
Yes.
Yeah? What about schooling and all that? You've got to get through a bit of that first, haven't you?
Yeah, but I think I'll miss some of it out.
Yeah, pretty good.
What are you doing over here at the moment, then?
I came to see the premiere.
Did you? Now, there was someone rather special at the premiere, wasn't there?
Yeah, Di and Charles.
And you got to meet them?
Yeah.
What did they say?
I can't remember, but I've already met them before because I'm their tenant.
Oh, what, on the island?
Yeah.
Oh, an old friend of theirs, you say. What about you, Max? Did you get to meet them?
Yeah.
Were they good?
They were very nice.
Yeah. What about you as an actor and everything? Were you acting all the time on the island, or... Because you're a city boy, aren't you? What were you doing
we
around
had
there?
a bit of lessons in between, which was a bit of a pain.
Yeah, but no burger joints, eh? Now, Clive, what about the film itself? Why is it called When the Whales Came?
Well, it's because on the island of Samson, which became cursed, it became cursed because a school of whales was washed up and they were ruthlessly slaughtered by the islanders. And when in our film, the two children accidentally are forced to land on the island, they bring that curse to their island. Tragedy ensues. A school of whales approaches, one is stranded and the islanders want to kill it. And Max, because of what he's learnt from the old man, has the courage, the strength to stand against all the men of the island.
OK, well, we've got that coming up in a clip. We've got another clip coming up here. Watch carefully, look at the whale, because it is beautiful. Stuff, what happens next?
Don't tell Max.
Oh, professionalism here, professional team in our midst.
You might call it that, yeah.
Now, what about that whale? How did you train it to stay on the beach and do all the movements?
Well, it would be cruel to use a real one, so we made it out of things you make whales out of.
He's giving away the tricks of the trade here, isn't he? Well, good luck with the film. It's a smashing film. I haven't actually seen it yet, but
Some people don't understand what I see in you. If only they knew. They think my head's in the sand. They'll never see the best side of you. Is my heart in my
Grace.
I know, you can say hello to him.
We will. Do you know what we should do? We should phone the airline and delay the plane.
I think any Qantas representatives out there, no, I better not push my luck.
We'll see what we can do. All right, something else you're going to miss is Ghostbusters Part 2. Will the detective leave enough trails and will the spirit get his comeuppance? And watch closely because after Ghostbusters Part 2, question 3 in our cartoon competition.